Hey, what's up, guys? Juan, Pablo here. So I want to share a story with you. I was speaking with one of our clients, and she happened to live in New York City area, and she was considering actually relocating from New York City to Philadelphia. And I'm thinking it's for personal reasons. So I asked her, hey, are you planning on moving to Philadelphia just for personal reasons? If so, is your job relocating there? Because I know you mentioned you want to use FHA, so are you moving to Philly because you got a job opportunity there, and then you want to use FHA to buy a property in which you live in one unit, rent out the other? And she's like, well, I definitely would move to Philly if it comes down to it, but no, I could work remote anywhere. My job's remote, so it doesn't matter if I live in New York City or Philly. So I said, okay, let me cross that off the list. So it looks like she's not necessarily moving to Philadelphia for work-related reasons. So I asked her, okay, what about personal reasons? Do you desire just to live in Philadelphia in comparison to, or in contrast to, New York City? Is that the reason why you want to move there? And she says, no, not at all. So, it's not for work-related reasons or personal. I said, okay. So you just want to move to New York City. You want to move from New York City to Philadelphia because of why? The FHA? She's like, yeah, because, if I buy a property in New York City in my backyard, putting $300,000, 3.5% down on an $800,000 property is a lot of money, Juan. But I'm willing, because I'm not dedicated to be a real estate investor, I'm willing to relocate from New York City to Philadelphia, PA, just so I can buy a more affordable property with my FHA mortgage. I'm willing to do what it takes. And I said, hey, you know what? I commend you to be able to relocate you and your family to another state just so you can buy a more affordable property. But I had to ask her, what is your end goal here? What's your desire? And she said, well, I want to be financially free, where I have enough passive income from my rental portfolio. I don't need a 9-to-5 no more. I said, okay, well, if that's your goal, you don't necessarily need an FHA to do that. And she said, but, it's 3.5%. I said, yeah, but you're still thinking that you're putting 3.5% down on a property that's cost $800,000, right? Wouldn't you rather just buy a property, let's say at $30,000, $40,000 per unit, and put 20% down? For instance, if you were going to buy a 5-unit for $100,000, I bought one before. One of my clients bought one before, so this is actually real math. But wouldn't you rather put 20% down on $100,000 than 3.5% down on $800,000? Because if you put 20% down on a 5-unit multifamily property, that's $20,000, and you can buy properties 5 units, 6 units, or whatever, right? But if you're using FHA, they restrict you. You can only do 2 to 4 units, and it has to be in your backyard, right, or where you live. So whether you're buying it in New York City or you might have to relocate to Philadelphia, it doesn't make that much sense with all the restrictions. It'll better serve you to go the investment route, go the investment mortgage route, so you can buy a property in any market and just put 20% down. But just make sure the market that you're buying in is safe and affordable and yield the returns you're looking for. And then I share with her this story. I said, hey, I have a good friend in New York City. He lived in Queens. And his goal, his burning desire was to become financially free, have enough passive income, exceed his paycheck. And he had a wife, had a kid, so they wanted a home. But he said, you know what, babe, this is what we're going to do. We're going to focus on real estate only in our spare time. And you know what? I still want you to work, but once I get enough properties, I'm going to quit my job and I'm going to go all in. And that's what he did. He worked at his 9-to-5, and then he had enough rentals. He quit his job so he can devote more time towards real estate. And then he focused on buying rentals all day long on repeat, to the point where he was able to not only make himself financially free, but his wife as well. And then after his family became financially free and had legacy in mind, had enough properties that he can provide inheritance to his children, right? That's important. He then later purchased his dream home for he and his wife. So that's why I then recommend for you to use your FHA. Focus first and foremost on getting as many rental properties as possible, right? Get them properties in your portfolio. And then once you're done, you're retired early, 9-to-5, you exited, baby. Gave your boss the deuces. Then use your FHA to buy your dream home. All right, that's the blueprint. Now, if you guys are interested in additional training so you can learn the blueprint, the strategies, the systems, just check the link below in the description to learn more. As always, guys, this is to your success. Continue to earn passively, live passionately. Peace.